Thank you.
For somebody to be recognized, it means we are doing something good. After the recognition, you are not expected to just sit down and relax. It's for you to do more. Commendation for good work means you must do more. So the award is a challenge to us that we should do more. And we're going to do that.
You are, it's in fact, I'll say your local government is one of the most, one you call it plural local government, because this local government has a mix of almost every tribe as it were. What are your experiences basically being the administrator of this local government?
Well, to me, we are blessed to have almost everybody in Isola. We have the Igbos, the Hausas. I can tell you, if you go to Ajawa Estate, you have Igbos, you have Hausas. You come to Isola, that's Akinbayo and Alabeji. We have basically the Aworis and the Yorubas. You go to Okota, predominantly Igbos. So Isola is cosmopolitan. So it's a blessing, and sometimes it means we have Nigeria in my local government, but we use it to our advantage. There can be little disadvantages, but above all, the advantages are more than disadvantages.
Fantastic. Please take us through a journey on some of your achievements so far.
Well, when I took over in 2021, July 27th to be precise, it's always challenged security-wise. You can just be going on some road, people snatch your bag and things like that. There are killings left, right, center. But today, people can sleep with their two eyes closed. That's I'll call my first major achievement, that security is top-notch now, is done properly. Even recently, some students from schools started bringing their courtesy to, and we had to nip that in the bud. A lot of them were arrested, some of them are even in the prisons now. So, on security, we are doing good. I bought equipment for the police, body cam, so many security gadgets. We gave some of them buses to help the patrol vans they've gotten. We renovated the Agor police station to an extent when it was leaking, and we even encouraged the local vigilante to support the efforts of the police. We bought them a bus too, so that when all hands are on deck, the security of lives and property will be guaranteed. On infrastructures, that's a core area, because when I came on board, we do have so many of passable local roads. As I'm talking to you now, we have rehabilitated and constructed about 29 roads. In fact, in my school, we're laughing. We said we are doing every month an average of 1-point-something roads, and we are not stopping. When you enter our compound there, you see our administrative block being newly constructed. It's about 89-90% completed. In about 3 weeks, it should be ready. You can see the council is taking a proper shape. The landscape of the council, a new gatehouse to complement and make it have that corporate look that is expected. In terms of staff welfare, we are number one. You can go after now, interview our staffs. We are always in a good working relationship. We pay bonuses. We recognize the effort of exceptional staffs. For example, year 2022, 5 of our staffs who are exceptional to Dubai to have a second look at life. This year, we have done that of those who come punctually to the office, at least the first to come in every department. We have given them money. And I can tell you, even as of last week, at their forum, I told them, because of the effect of the subsidy removal, that I'll be supporting them with 10,000 each, all of our staff, both the temporary staff, so that everybody will be happy. We are subsidizing their transport fare. We are trying to open a food bank now, and we'll be giving out stipend on the 9th of August. to about 500 people. You can come and see for yourself. We are doing medical mission that will accommodate at least about 2,000 people. That will be next week, Thursday. And one of the areas that people will not forget me for is the care for the elderly. It's a monthly program where we take care of those who are 60 years and above. When we started with about 1,100. Today I can tell you about 2,000 attending every month. Second Thursday of every month, you can come around and see for yourself. We take care of the high blood pressure, high sugar, hepatitis B, the eyes, teeth, general medicine, all those non-communicable diseases. Because we discovered that if we take care of this category of people, we are going to enjoy it. We won't lose their wisdom on time, and they will live long. We have done women empowerment programs. Our vocational programs are top-notch. Once we train, we equip them. You know, sometimes people will say they are doing empowerment. They will bring motorcycle, they will bring this. As they give people, at your gate, they are selling. But I can tell you, we are training our youth on IT, sports, barbing. A guy came and said, "Sir, I want to learn hairdressing." And I said, "Hairdressing?" Said, "Yes." It's been true. We have bought his equipment. He's only waiting to see a good shop. That's the only way to do empowerment, because we just say, okay, you want to take. We are not just teaching our youth or giving them fishes. We are teaching them how to catch those fishes. So on our youth, we are not making them idle. We are doing our best as a local government. On net, I've mentioned some. Today, there's no health center in Isola that you go to that you have the basic drugs. No, I can tell you. And we are the only compliant local government in Lagos that has health center in all the political wards. That is the United Nations standard, and that's what we are doing. So, in terms of education, we do bursary to indigent and students of Isola. By the last count, we have done over 600. And this year we are still doing, because school resumed. We have a program for our primary school students. We call it Back to School, where we are going to give them uniform, bags, sandal, socks, everything they need to go back to school with. Because of this hard period of time we are in, we want to really assist the parents. We do free GC, free jam. That one is normal. Ask anybody, they'll tell you it's normal. 500 pieces, 700 pieces. They know. So that's why I tell people that when I tell my people, we'll do this tomorrow, they'll go and sleep, you know, is what we talk about that we do. So we have been doing quite well, but you know, sometimes human beings are once insatiable. If I tell you I have over 1,000 roads in Isola, and I've just been able to fix 29, but we are trying. Sometimes we have to go on the governor to do intervention, which he does with us. And, you know, we are blessed. Most of the roads in Okota, some are over 1 kilometer.
It's a stretch.
At a stretch. And we do it. As at this year, the people in Okota came and they said, you know, our health center in Okota, Akpeno and Okota, they are in a Porto cabin. And it's part of what we are putting in our 2024 budget to have a standard health center in Okota and Akpeno. We are going to have that, and by His grace, we don't have any public primary school in Okota ward. We are planning to have one. God will help us. By end of next year, we should have a public primary school. So those are the little things we are looking to complete before the expiration of this tenure. And you know, we do take our children to school. Look, as I see the buses, free ride to school. We have done boreholes. We have assisted the market women in bio small scale loan. You can go to the market, ask them. We will attest that we do that, and it is interest free. It's a revolving loan. When you pay, another person gets. When you pay, another person gets. That's the only way, and that's the essence of local government. Thank you very much.
My name is. There have been reports of several crises between council chairman and their councillors. What's your own relationship like? with your council?
Well, our relationship here is cordial, maybe because we see ourselves as a member of one big family. What is the expectation of a councillor? A councillor is a legislator. They have their functions being stipulated by the Lagos State Local Government Guidelines of 2011 and 2015. I, being an executive member, I have my duties, responsibilities. It is when you want to overlap, that's when there will be friction. Everything about this council is peaceful and we're having it good.
Okay. The council, some of the council of this state complain about poor revenue generation. What's the case of with your own council?
Well, our revenue generation drive is fantastic. One, we have an existing database, but we're trying to improve on it because once you don't have a database, to drive your revenue will be difficult. And there's a target. Okay, we have 100 shops here. If 100 shops pay 5,000, for example, those revenue items, they have a heading. I know because, I'll say this, maybe because my council treasurer is vast. So there's no, most of those local governments, it is because people learn to put more in their pocket. And because we don't allow revenue collectors to collect money by hand. Okay. You pay to the bank, you bring your teller back to the council confirms, and they give you a receipt. And we have what we call revenue monitoring. Okay. We monitor our revenue. Sometimes we take task force out, go and check, look at the receipt, we look at the authenticity of those receipts. And our people are really compliant. And because they see that we are doing, you know, it's just for you to convince your constituents that this is you. Every month, we have our leaders meeting where stakeholders look at what come, this is what we want to do. No, this is more important, this is more important. By next month, we'll start collecting our data for projects for 2024.
Going by that, what are your hopes, or what do you hope to achieve the last few years of the expansion of your team?
Well, my mantra is towards all of my dream. It's all of my dream where I can walk 2 a.m. and go where business can run for 24 hours, when there's security, where people can sleep in their eyes and with their 2 eyes closed, where a son of no man can go to school and be happy, free primary education totally, where they know every year we can have free uniform from the council, where they can have good portable water, where we can walk on good road, good drainage system. It is just, my expectation is I want those generations coming by to say, by Olasoju laid a foundation for modern Isola city.